for the USL League 2 2023 season.
Okay, so this came out just a few minutes ago, and here to talk more about the season, Ballard FC head coach Jason Farrell. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
So tell us a little bit about the inaugural season and what you're expecting this year.
Well, the inaugural season was, by all accounts, a huge success. I think probably more so than we anticipated. We sold out every game last year. We made it to the Elite Eight of our national tournament, which was fantastic. And each game was just was an amazing environment, an amazing showcase for soccer and for the Ballard community.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And for anyone who isn't that familiar with the USL, tell us about it.
Yeah, so the USL 2 is our league. It's the highest level of amateur soccer in the country.
Yeah.
So these guys aren't pros. They don't get paid to play. Most of them are still in college, kind of from all over the country, all over the world, really. And all of these guys come to play for us to kind of bridge the gap between their college seasons. And most of them, their goal is to play professionally one day. So we kind of take that seriously. This is a big part of their development.
It sounds like you get a really good deal for some really talented players.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and coaches.
Yeah, and coaches, of course.
And talented coaches. We love to see it. Now, your first season was last year, and you've gotten so much love from the community already.
Yep.
Tell us about that and your ticket sales.
Yeah, the ticket sales have been phenomenal. They were last year. We anticipate the same thing this year. As you mentioned, they just went on sale a few minutes ago. I haven't had an update yet, but I'm sure they're going fast. And just the community in general, every time we have a pop-up at the Ballard Farmers Market or at one of our sponsors, they're all super well attended. It's a hyper-local kind of project. But the soccer community itself is kind of small, so we anticipate and usually get fans from all over the city that want to see a good brand of soccer for a ticket that doesn't really cost that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ballard's going to host 8 matches at Interbay Stadium, right? Is
Yep.
there a match that you're most excited for?
I think opening night is always a big one for us. Last year we got off to a good start to the season, had a good result on opening night. We play the same club, Lane United, this year. I believe it's over the Memorial Day weekend, so should be great weather. And that first game, there's always a little bit extra nerves, but we're thinking good things will happen for sure.
And what I really love is your connection with the community. Talk to me about what you're asking fans to bring so that you can help support the food bank.
Yeah, so we have on more than one occasion this year, we will have each game, basically, we have a community-inspired theme to it. And one of our games will be, we're asking our fans to bring non-perishable items. The Ballard Food Bank is a big-time partner with us, and we help support them, and they've done a great job helping support us. But every game that we do, we have some sort of community-based theme, whether it's local art or local music. So it's really, like I said, kind of a hyper-local feeling to it, to really rally different parts of the community that might not otherwise know about us, really.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about being on the pitch?
I was super lucky to have played professionally for quite a while. Very fortunate, but I feel like my experience with this club last year was the best soccer experience I've ever had. Being able to teach the game to a bunch of kids that really, really want to learn and really have high aspirations for what they want to do in their career. To me, giving that back is pretty special.
Now, I do have to know, I mean, you see young kids at the games all the time,
Yep.
and they get inspired and maybe have dreams of eventually one day playing a game like this as adults. What do you say to those kids who just really have these dreamy eyes about their futures?
Yeah, I think the best thing they could do is what they're doing, going out and watching, whether it's on TV or at games live. I mean, the more that you can be exposed to soccer at the highest level, the better off you're going to be. There's a lot of amazing youth soccer clubs around. There's a lot of kids that play it. I think our level of soccer is they can really kind of look up to, because it's not really that far advanced from where they're currently at. And it's a stepping stone to other great things. But for me, it's just taking as much soccer as you can.
Now, one of my favorite parts about going to sporting events are the snacks in the stadium. Do you guys have snacks there?
We have food trucks. We have a beer garden. It's a pretty rowdy atmosphere.
Yeah.
But also very family friendly. Kind of a perfect combination of both of those. But yeah, amazing food, amazing drinks from our sponsor Rubens, and yeah, it's a great time.
Awesome. So what do you want to say to fans as they're preparing to purchase tickets? Because I know you got room for like 1,000 folks to sit and then some standing room only.
Yep.
They got to get on buying these tickets, right?
That would be my word of advice is you better start now.
Yeah.
You know, there's always going to be some tickets available, but last year they all sold out, and we certainly anticipate that this year the same will happen.
Talk to us about the uniforms.
Uniforms are a hit. They're not your standard pretty plain
look at that.
uniforms. Those are our away kits, our brother uniforms, which it's looking across. You can see the mountains there and the sunset. So that was a big popular seller for us. We've got a new Dark Side of the Bridge theme this year. Those uniforms have been on sale for quite a while and have been a big hit as well. So yeah, the lower level of soccer, we can get a little bit more creative with some of our kits, and that's one of the many things that the club does really well.
I like that. I like the 70s color stripes
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
That's
that
a
does
vibe.
look very cool.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
Head Coach Jason Farrell, thank you so much for coming by.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
It sounds like a really cool community activity.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
absolutely.
We've posted the full schedule on our website, so you can find that at fox13seattle.com/Studio13Live.